Okay, hello. Oh dear. I I think we have some things rolling. Listen, this is going to be a very it's going to be a very what do we call it? Off impromptu setup here. I don't even have everything on the HUD loaded, so do bear with us. Yeah, do bear with us. We just came off a game just before this, but hello. I'm Danny Fanta, and Why Not is here, and he's not here anymore. He's in the grave. But yeah, we got Darkest Hour versus Swing or Be Swung. And right now, Swing or Be Swung are doing exactly that onto Axe and Wilson. So no, you're right. Okay, all right, guys. Listen, I'm still. Okay, I think we have everything. Yeah, everything is in tip-top shape. 1-0, Swing or Be Swung. It's Overpass. I like Overpass.
I'd say not so good, but I mean, a nice dink from Capital will kick things off. Nothing actually too lethal yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect much here from Darkest Hour. Just some pistols, P250. Raids, Yados tries to catch him off guard there. Won't do it. Korin, he'll pick up 2 with that Galil in hand. And now the bomb turning over towards this B site as the Heaven Smoke goes down. The bomb is still all the way in ramp, so they're definitely taking their sweet time. Now it will start to get retrieved. And Axe. Get one, maybe another, possibly. Yes! And he's picked up a Galil, unfortunately, on some low HP, so not much more he can do with it here. He has rotated over towards this ace.
He's got 34 health too, though.
Site. Yeah, this is weird from Swing or Be Swung. This is a little bit strange.
I mean, they didn't have to do what they just did to rotate back up towards A, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I don't know. I don't really necessarily think it's any better or worse. I think the only thing that can be said is that it's worse if they end up walking into the crosshair of a player that they're not actually sure where he's playing from. Booba has a hold of the bottom side of steps, and I think a jiggle is coming through Korin here as he plays to the side. Nice. Successful in taking that frag and a third kill in the round overall, and a second round in general for them, as now the buy will be back for Darkest Hour. That is honestly pretty good for them to find 2 kills there and continuously force reinvestments upon the T side, because they're playing still with technically a bonus, which is a Galil and an SMG in the hands of 2 of their players.
And now, Darkest Hour, it's their turn with the rifles. They've got M4s across the board. Not a whole lot of utility, but it should be enough to at least make it competitive. So we're going to be swung up quickly, 2-0. Mac 10 still in the hand of Camel, so he'll be looking to get up close and personal with that thing, but Darkest Hour not playing too aggressive, not surprised by this, just kind of waiting to see the response from Swing or Be Swung, as they really have it in their hands to set the pace.
Bang out through Con, they're going to be taking their way up through. There are 2 players inside of bathrooms playing with one another, though, and that's what we're going to have to be most worried about, because sound will have been given over, but will the rotation make its way back is the question, because Reza is still hanging around towards B. And actually, they're cheating back into the A bomb site. Darkest Hour tested at the front side of Bath. Probably the perfect time for them to do it, though, because that flashbang could have ruined their day. It's a minute on the clock, and all this utility popping off towards this side of the map and hearing the trajectories in which they're coming in from should give them what information they do need to make this one work, as Yados is on the angle hugging the wall just outside of bathrooms. This is going to be an important 1 versus 1 that one of these 2 players is going to find unless they back up.
Ugh.
40 on the clock, back to B. Bombs outside spawn. I don't know. This one's definitely going to be a hairy round for Swing or Be Swung.
Yeah, with all that bathrooms control taken, surely A might have been the hit there, but they are leaning back towards this B site. Unfortunately for them, there's 3 players ready to welcome them. As Chinchilla will line up that default smoke. Corn has opened things up. And Booba actually with an entry as well. Axe, he's got to flip the other way, but he's got the support of his teammate, and that's really good from Reza to be able to help him isolate these angles, take these one-on-one fights, and make it a lot easier than it looks. Corrin, he's on the other side of the map, and the bomb is down, so time will tick away. Darkest Hour will find their first of the game. And we'll look to continue to stack up some rounds here, as you mentioned before. Just kind of dinking and dunking, getting a couple kills here and there, has forced Swinger be swung on a very awkward buy here. And I think the rest of these players might actually save. Nope, I lied. I lied.
It's okay, we all do from time to time. Some people lie more than others. Do you lie a lot? Or is this a lie that you're about to tell me about whether or not you lie?
I mean, I can't tell you either way. Who knows?
You.
It's a mystery.
I like a mystery. We all like a good mystery. And the mystery of this round is whether or not the T side will be able to take it over with a P250 into the hands of Camel. Not exactly the weapon for the job, and he's got no head armor to go with it, so really heavily relying on the AK-47s to crack open one of these 2 bomb sites. There's 1 player alone inside of the front side of Bath, being a little bit deeper than that. Yanos is going to be very careful about the angle that he takes and whether or not he can capitalize off of it.
Yep. Again, very slow. Yados, he's back in that position he was a round ago. Didn't have to do anything, as he was close to getting swung, but not that time. Maybe this time he'll have some more work to do, as it does seem like Swinger be swung. Man, that is going to be a hard name to say the entire game, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to call him like SOS
I think you're just
or
kind
something.
of lazy.
Yeah, you might be right. I can't even like say you're wrong. 'Cause
Okay.
you're not.
Yeah, see, you don't lie. You're pretty honest. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you do know at the end of the day, you know. I like this double truck setup. Raise that, laying around the side of his teammate on the other end. If looking to take him double peek, it's going to work out well. I'd say well. It works out great. He gets all 4 of these players, and they've got full rifles. Raised with a 4K at the top side of A, takes his teammate's attention and uses it wisely to get them their 2nd round.
My lord, Reza. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Nice quad kill. He's leading the way in frags, 7-2 for his team. And they have evened things up after initially losing that pistol round, and they are in prime position to take the lead as well. Just the Glocks, and there's the P250 late buy from Camel. Every time I say it's only Glocks, someone always buys a pistol at the end of the buy time, so it's part of... Ooh, that's hot.
Never heard anyone describe such a play as that, but we'll go with that, I guess. Let's go. Now that's hot. Now that's hot.
That is hot.
Yeah, that is hot. That's a nice Molotov dropped under the feet of Camel, and he finishes it off, finding his teammate with the AK-47 spray through and in. Waiting right at the other end of it as his teammates fall 1 by 1 beside him, and he raised them, trying to help out at the end of it all, tapping away, trying to find the last head. Successfully so. Puts 1 between the eyes of Booba to finish it off. All 5 kills between the A-bomb site defenders, and a 3rd round now taking the lead, as the T-side have an avenue back into this game so far. I haven't really noticed a whole lot of diversity from the T-side's play. I mean, they've been pretty standard in taking their control across the map, very rarely ending towards the B-bomb site, it feels like, and actually committing to it. We'll see if that is going to be the change of pace that we find here, though, because I think that they're actually running themselves a little bit dry towards top side A with the rotations back down late.
Yeah, I think if they don't make an adjustment quickly, Darkest Hour are going to be able to read this pretty easily. Chinchilla was dropping down to get some early connector control, but not fully aggressing towards it. He'll blow the door and throw a smoke down as well and start creeping up, but not a full commit just yet. As again, Swinger be swung, taking their time. Looking to methodically gain this map control, although none to be had so far. Just kind of sitting back. Yados holding things with that AWP. He'll fall off, play a more conservative angle, but again, Darkest Hour just kind of allowing them to just kind of take the initiative, come to them. Maybe that's not what they want to do, as there's 2 kills from Booba, taking down the Opper and Yados, who finally is shut down in that position that he's been in for 3 rounds. JJ Chinchilla on the other side will take down Axe. Wilson will at least get 1 back. That's nice, but that'll be it. Booba, he kind of takes things all onto himself right there. 3 kills, opening things up onto that A bomb site. And that is exactly the kind of response that Swinger Be Swung needed.
Back and forth we will go, clearly. It's one of those nights, it's one of those games. I mean, we were hoping that our first game would be a little bit quicker than it actually was towards the end, of course, so we can get actually into this matchup. But, you know, now that this is the second one, I'm not really too upset whether or not it's fast or not, so long as the Counter-Strike is of quality. And I won't say it isn't. I just think it's just been maybe a little bit too predictable without variation from both ends, because the CT side obviously not really having had to change out their plan all too much, losing out on some of their gunfights. Good trades, and this round is no different. Yados with a 1-for-1 with Capital going down, but is that going to be worth their while? Good native response down, though. That might be worth their while now that the AWP's been tagged up. Only a couple of bullets required. That will be the one-shot headshot difference, and that's exactly coming to fruition. Axe needs to land 1 bullet into the dome. It would have had to have been more than that if he lost their teammate's life, but why over-aggress there?
I mean, he had it too. That's the thing. The flash was perfect. So
yeah, I think Trip just like turned away. Like, I don't know if it was like on
a
accident almost.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he actually meant to turn away from the flash. But, oh, okay.
Well, the op got picked up and then immediately dropped once again.
Next.
Oh, third person to. Oh, hey, who's next? Oh. Next in line, please, Wilson. He is just shutting them down.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, Wilson, holding things down on that B site. And they're just kind of peeking him 1 by 1 there. It wasn't anything special, and Wilson just tapping away at those heads.
Yeah, very, very accurate on that one. So I think that we can chalk that one up to perhaps just a little bit of miscoordination from both sides at one stage or another. I think it's just unfortunate the player inside of Con being literally instantly killed, it felt like. So Yados wasn't able to play off the contact successfully enough other than a 1-for-1. I think that could have very easily have been just a man advantage for the CT side to work with. But you know what? They pull it all together, and I really do like the idea of him tossing out that nade, because that could have been the difference in the round altogether. If Axe lands the headshot and can't find the next shot as the AWP finds him. Wilson, I mean, you can't hit them all. It's okay.
Yeah, flash is over. It's going to be a full-on construction rush here. Uba takes down 1, but he is so blind. Although Camel and Chinchilla have Capital. Oh no, this is a round that is just
never mind.
Not good. Camel, he's got the AK, but he's also got 2 HP. So now it's going to be all about timing, but there's a bit of a gap there, and Camel takes him down. 3 kills in that round for Camel with just the Tech 9, and I guess, you know, you have the numbers, you get the job done. So the rush ends up working, and a lot of these rounds have been really strange. Tied again. No one team able to gain a significant advantage over the other. And
Were you ever a Boy Scout?
I was a... It's not necessarily a Boy Scout. Yeah, I was like a Cub Scout. Yeah, like one of those.
Okay. I want to use this round to ask you a question.
Please.
How many knots do you know how to tie?
Oh, man.
You know how to tie, like, multiple?
Okay, so I used to know how to tie, like, at least 5.
Okay.
And then I was also in the Navy as well, so they taught me how to tie knots there. So, but that knowledge has since passed. So I know how to tie my shoes. That's about it.
Okay. You know, I mean,
it's something.
If anything, if anything, I guess that one is the one that you would want to remember by the end of it all, right? Maybe, I mean, there's a chance.
You would hope so.
You just push tying knots so far out of your brain that you forget even that. All I know is fine dining and breathing.
Exactly.
Forgetting how to tie your shoes could be the end of the world. But I mean, I guess tying your shoes, taking control on an anti-eco round, or rather a force buy round, I guess almost one and the same. You really rarely forget how to play up against SMGs and pistols. It's just a matter of actually executing it. And so far, they've done a very good job of doing so. Swinger be swung. They've gotten themselves a 5th round onto the board, and they're saving a couple of things, a bits and bobs from Darkest Hour, but it's not going to be enough for them to buy into the next round. They've only got 1 round of loss bonus, Danny.
Yeah. I mean, pretty straightforward. Not much to really be said, so I'm glad we talked about tying knots during that round. Because I don't think there was really anything to be commentated. Swinger be swung. They take down that force by Darkest Hour. They tried to go pretty aggressive into the playground area there, and nothing ends up working. Nice pick there from Axe to at least take down one of those rifles, but it's an easy buyback. Plenty of money built up here for Swinger be swung, at least for the next couple buys, and they're looking to extend that lead, start stringing these rounds together, and they're in prime position to do so, as Axe really has the only decent form of weaponry in that MP9 to work with.
Just want to let the game breathe for a second here, because I think Darkest Hour have a little bit of work up ahead of them on the CT side to be able to pull it back together. I'm yet to see the AWP of you.
No, actually, except for not on the CT side.
Yeah, no, I haven't at all. And okay, pop through the monster tunnel. This actually could be a free kill. There's a player on the other end. Actually, really well played. Go deep in the bottom of the barrel. He's going to be able to tap away at a couple of these players' heads, maybe even a third if he gets the timing right. But that's a good response from Wilson. A gun to be retrieved, and there's nothing they can do to stop him unless the player at the top of the stairs does so. But they're, oh my lord, they're crunching him. They really want to get rid of him. That is thorough work.
Trip is way back there. I don't know if I've ever seen a T that early into the round sitting that deep. He was damn near in T spawn. And I mean, he picks the perfect time to do so as they walk right into his AK. And nothing much to be done there. Just kind of cut your losses. Axe. He had the MP9 last round, has it in this one, and we'll just be looking to find some exits. Up here towards the top of connector stairs. He hears the footsteps. He'll take one down, maybe an upgrade, as he'll pick up that AK. They might try to hunt him down. But that time ticking away. It'll be a 6th round for Swinger be swung. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I was gonna say I didn't know if you had any.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you had anything more to add to that. But you know what? I think
my brain was turning. You know, the gears were spinning. Nothing came out. So it is what it is.
Well, AWP is here now. Janos has got it. Booba has got it as well. One of the two haven't seen more action for the game in general so far. This it's gonna be pretty telling as to what will go down for the remainder of not only this half, but potentially for the remainder of the game, seeing as money is no longer there for Darkest Hour if they can't make it work. Janos taking a peek, standing inside of the Molotov. He's gonna have to succeed. Takes a little bit of damage for his trouble, though. We'll see if it'll come to matter as they try to make a little bit of a further press towards that A-bomb site. These mollies a little bit more molly damage on the Yados, even. Why don't you take that?
Yeah, take that, Yados. Hopefully he can do some work with that op. Could be the difference that Darkest Hour need, down by 2 rounds. Hopefully keeping this lead at bay, not letting it get too out of control. It's a full-on B execute. And they're looking to hold things down. It's a lot of players flying in here. Triple open things up. Wilson is still over here towards Toxic. He'll take one down, trade it out quickly. And just a lot of bullets flying back and forth, but Capital, he's heard this connector player, and that's big. That brings it back to a 2v2. Yados peeking around here, looking to make his way back into this round, but they're not forcing things, and Capital, he is taking the long scenic route all the way around, but unfortunately, Booba is ready and waiting. Oh, that jump actually gets the better of him there, like a ninja. And now Camel, 1v2. Time is ticking. He's got the first kill. He knows where the next is. Flash will go on. Will that be a problem? Yes, it will. Capital gets it. Will he have enough time? No, he won't. And so Swing or be swung will just barely survive this round.
He barely survives this round as well. Capital picking up the AWP at the very least to pull over into the next, but will that be enough? No, it really won't. I mean, they're honestly going to have to probably go for a full save, maybe a couple of pistols to be dropped by Capital for his teammates to make work as they try and work with some body armor. They have max loss bonus, but they want to make sure that they've got enough to work with into the next and don't overbuy needlessly. And so far, I think that they have done a good job of doing so, but we'll see how this one pans out. I mean, man, Swinger be swung 8 rounds T side, likely at the very least. That could be a pretty massive issue for the Darkest Hour going into the next, because they are certainly being, honestly, out-aimed, feels like, at most. Well, you good, dude?
Yeah, I was worried for Yados there. Poor Yados, man. He's
Oh,
been
you're
taking
yawning.
so much early damage. No, I was just scared for him.
Yeah, he's been taking early damage. Going for these picks and trying to make use of himself on that AWP has not been his friend. It has not been kind to him. He's lurked out the monster tunnel trip and stops him, but this round Yomi is able to find the one, AK to be retrieved. The round obviously still being all but lost at this stage. Has Yados and Khan. Did he not have the op to start for this round? No, I guess
No,
it was
no.
Capital who kept that one in his hands.
Yeah, and
He's
this
like, I've got it.
he's like, I'll take this one. B-side is open for the taking.
Okay.
That's a good kill from Raiza, which might make them think about going for it, but not after that kill from Korin. And
Oh,
so,
wait, still good.
Axe,
He's got nothing to lose.
I mean, why not, right? Just the
Yeah.
deagle in your hand, no armor. Okay. He tried.
No head. No dome. No bit.
No head.
4 to 8. So no head.
That's
4 to
it.
8.
That is what I was thinking about when you said it.
4 to 8. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. If I had more energy inside of my body, it would be a more audible laugh. But as of right now, I am spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically drained.
Spiritually as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm low on my spirits. So I mean, I do have some alcohol in the house. Maybe I'm not too low on spirits.
Oh, you can change
Nice
that.
nade though, Capital. That's huge on the head of Camel. 49 HP and 1 nade is all that it took. That is great early round damage to take the AK-47 within a relatively low range of health. That HG could be the same. Right onto the dome as well, but he turns around to go check Monster side at the right time. Little does he know. Actually, he walked up there short. He walked up to try and take a fight, and it'll be Axe who puts him down for his troubles. A 4th round, now maybe looking like a 5th after a man advantage just pulled him to their favor early.
Not bad.
Oh, no way.
Oh my god. I think there's a wall there, so it certainly looked on the X-ray. Don't do it. 4v5. Early opener found by Darkest Hour. But still some work to be done. As Swinger be swung. Bring that bomb over towards this B side once again. Wilson will take a little peek. See if he can find some information for his team. None to be found just yet. Now the players are starting to work his way in. Korin, what a beautiful spray down there. He'll take 2 with him. And Booba has positioned himself to deny any chance of Raiza getting a trade back in heaven. And so, all of a sudden, the momentum swings back the way of swing or be swung. No pun intended. But,
the turntables.
indeed.
Indubitably. AWP to be saved. Yados the one to pull it again. A 9th round being pulled away by Swinger be swung. Despite the man advantage, like I'd mentioned earlier, being put into the way of Darkest Hour first, not able to hold on to it as effectively as you would have hoped as they go down by 5 rounds. This T side is starting to actually slam them just a bit. It's going to be a pretty difficult climb back, even if they manage to find every round from here on out. I really need to see them pull away with at least 5 and 6.
Yeah, it's a little concerning. I mean, things can still... Oh my goodness.
Everything can change, yeah. Everything can always, of course, change in the sweet game of Counter-Strike. But
yeah, I mean, it's...
you're playing optimistic, and I always play
Oh,
pessimistic,
yeah.
realistic. So it's a good bounce back and forth, regardless. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm here to be the jerk.
Good cop
like-
and bad cop.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I slam down the table and say, "You need to get rounds 5 and 6." And then you walk in to go,
4 rounds
"But
is not enough on the CT side.
you can still do it."
I like this
do
from
it.
Yados, and he connects. Okay, a little bit of a mix-up, getting a little aggressive on the CT side. He'll back up, looking for another one, although Camel has immediately responded, avenged his
Oh,
teammate,
no.
and then Trip is just on the B site somehow.
no.
He's waltzed onto here, but Reza has kept it even, holding his own
isolated
in water.
Yeah, he's isolated himself at the bomb site, which is going to be an issue, of course, since they know not only that is he over there, but his teammate is up towards A with the AWP. To make his way back in, he's going to have to take this fight all on his own or have to wait for Reza to make an opening for him. The either option, not necessarily ideal, but seeing as it is going to be a 1 versus 1 in Monster Tunnel, that was an opportunity, and it is going to be Corrin to come out on top of the AWP. Whoa, walks right into the crosshair of Trip. And, I mean, what do you even say to that now, as they are not exactly broke, but certainly not well off enough to make this a well enough composed buy on round number 15 to give me a whole lot of hope. Let's see it, Danny. How much hope do you have here?
I mean, my confidence is definitely dwindling in Darkest Hour, at least in this first half. I gotta say, they really needed that round. I mean, if they make it 9-6, I think that's acceptable on a CT side at Overpass. But now you're looking at
doing great.
Possibly an 11-4. Oh yeah, we just switched roles now.
Somebody has to be the Yang. Good nades back and forth both ways, though.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Corrin. He's 14-5, and he shows no signs of stopping. They've located that player towards long. Capital playing around the smoke. He might pop out of this. He is going to. There's the first, and he actually ducks back through the smoke. So that's good. That's a silver lining.
I think Booba taking that shot through the dark might have given him the presence of mind to go through it at that stage, knowing he was so vulnerable. That's pretty solid work from him to keep himself about his wits at that point in time.
For V4. And Yados is asked to do the heavy work once again. It's been a rough first half for him. He's been bullied quite a bit, and they are swarming him. That flash leaves him absolutely no chance, and the bullying continues for Yados. He goes down, one-man advantage for Swing or be Swung. Nearing that 30-second mark, they've got options, but look at how deep Capital is in right now. He's flanking around long side, and they have not seen him. This is fantastic from Capital. He'll line up the double spray down, looking for a 30, can't get it. Corrin, he has been on today, 15-5, looking to keep things going for his team, but now that time is getting low. Corrin, another kill for him. My God, he's insane. 3 kills in this round. He will finally go down, but that MP9, it's not great. 9 seconds. Oh, and Axe has got it. So there, you at least get 1 round back before the half is over.
Yeah, definitely not the worst thing in the world. I think taking it over 10-5 is still doable. I mean, it's happened before. It's not like that's an absolutely astronomical comeback to make. It's not going to be the end of days, the end-all be-all of a match. Maybe on a map like Nuke, perhaps, if the it might be a little bit different. But I think that by all means, if they can get a pistol round out in their favor early and then make a good conversion over their next, and then make the gun round theirs, certainly a way back into it if they can just begin to chip away at their opponent more down the stretch. But I think those are pretty much not necessarily win conditions necessarily. I think but just definitely, ideally, that is going to be the path that they should be taking to get back into this if they have the best chance. But other than that, it is just going to be definitely swing rounds or reset rounds or clutch rounds going their way that they can string together a consecutive at least 2 for every 1 that Swing or be Swung are finding.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes that need to be checked here for Darkest Hour if they want to make this comeback happen. Number 1 is getting this second pistol round. I think number 2 is converting on those rounds. Keeping that money low for Swing or be Swung on the CT side will help you gain momentum, start snowballing, get that money up. And it's not out of the realm of possibility. I think Darkest Hour are a talented team and can definitely do it. So we're not counting them out by any means. They're discussing things here at halftime to put together a good strategy on their T side to open things up, because pistol round is a big one, like most pistol rounds, I would say.
Give me a quick second. I might have some breaking news, but I have to actually confirm it just in case I'm getting trolled. Want to be as accurate as possible.
Of course.
Don't want to be spreading false information on the internet unintentionally. I only do that intentionally. Oh, hey, no, this is real. Okay, so two new developments in the North American scene is first, Pluto joins ATK over 80. That's a pretty solid pickup in my opinion. Really nice.
All right.
Second, the replacement for him in Vendetta, the team that he comes from, is going to be, I believe, Silas from Disconnected.
The League of Legends champion?
No. And weirdest thing, this is the one that I had to confirm, is that Pimp is back and playing as a stand-in for one of these very, very low tier Danish teams that I've never heard of any of the players from I guess an academy level maybe, or even below that. But the title was really weird, and I had to read it. It says, Liquid Alumni returns to server after 5 years. So that makes me think,
Yeah, they're just like.
oh, Pimp's going to stand in for Liquid.
Yeah, Liquid, yeah.
Yeah, right. Because the last team that Pimp played for as a full-time player was, in fact, Liquid.
It was Liquid.
I guess it makes sense that they say that. I don't know if you knew this, but he actually substituted for a little bit after that for the International Dignitas lineup. That was Michael Ailey Fox.
I actually did, surprisingly enough. It's weird that I know that, but
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry to derail a little bit, but pistol round now underway. Take it away, Danny.
Yeah, it's a full-on 5-stack rush through long here. Ooh, 1 bullet, 1 kill from ESEA. You'll love to see that. And there's one more player to deal with here on this bomb site, that being Camel, but he has chosen to just wait for his teammates to rotate around, and they're looking to go deep here. Bomb getting planted for the back of site means they're going to try and take control of Bank and Dumpster right here. But these players are coming up from the bathroom side, and they could crunch them here, although Axe, 2 great kills. But Camel around the backside, it's all down to him. He's got to get 2 more kills to confirm this. Camel is low, and Axe hiding away in Bank. The tap will force the peek out. He'll duck back down. These shots are getting real close to his head. And they're going to hear these footsteps as it rotates around this other side. And there it is. All it takes is 1 more bullet. And Axe will go down with time to spare, even if it is a 10-second defuse. And so the round that Darkest Hour really needed does not go their way.
Yeah, I really did need that one. I was believing for a moment there, but no, unfortunately. Not going to instill enough faith in me towards the end of it. It was certainly a close call for a moment. I think that he had a chance if he was able to land an almost instantaneous headshot, but that's not always how this game works out, as many of us know, many of us less talented players.
Not me.
Why did I say us? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean us. Yeah, I meant you, actually.
Not me, or why not?
Like, yeah, like them. Like you as in the people listening to you. Yeah, like the general you. But yeah, we have some buy-in this side of Darkest Hour, having gotten 3 kills as well as the bomb plant, though, so that's going to be that. With a chance, going 1 for 1 is decent, but I think at the end of the day, having a player on 49 and 1 on 3 is going to be a lot less ideal. They trade guns, not really going to matter a whole lot. You should probably pass that one over to maybe Wilson with full armor and full HP as well, but hey, it doesn't really matter, I guess. All these guns are pretty much one-hit headshot at a relatively decent range, but that I'm not sure of. JJ Chinchilla, excuse me, falls to the front side of Monster Tunnel. Now that might instigate them into B.
Here they come, all 4 in a single file line.
Nice
Camel
spot.
to hold things down. There's the first. We'll drop back down into pit. Looking to continue to do some work. Corin in support has done well to take down Wilson. And it's all on to Capital here, who spotted 1 player, but he has no information on the second trip. His bunny hop, look at those hops. He's coming around, and he will take down Capital, who's worried about a couple angles at the same time.
That was actually really interesting to note that the bunny hopping could have just potentially saved his life there, because he might have been posted on already by that stage.
Oh, that's true. Maybe a little bit of a speed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Very good job.
Well, I mean, it's not good for Darkest Hour as they try to force into that one after losing the pistol round. They did get that bomb plant, so I'm not surprised that they go for it, but it just does not work out for them. And now they're down by 7. And that is quite the deficit to deal with. Ooh, and that nade again. Again onto Yados. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dirty. Another one.
Oh. MP9.
Oh. Gordon picked back up as well. Grace got it. He's going to swing out wide. It's not going to be anticipated by Corin, who's caught a little bit off guard by a swing so wide. The rotation back up to A is going to be one thing, but retrieving the bomb is going to be entirely another, as Yados has to come back to pick that oh-so-important C4 up, but they don't have control of the A-bomb site yet. And there's a player making his way after Khan. It's Camel, and he's going to be dealt with by ESEA as well. Picked up M4, has done great work. 3 kills in the round overall from him.
Oh, man. Fantastic
Great.
work. And so now they'll regroup towards long once again. And Chinchilla, JJ Chinchilla, that's his full name, is left alone on this A site with the MP9, and he's giving himself away right there by dropping the MP9, looking for an upgrade, but they don't know that, he doesn't know that the rifle has been picked up. Okay, USP, 1 shot to the head, Capital goes down, and actually, Yados and ESEA are both fairly low, so
Bro, not
this
find a gun.
could be doable. He's really trying. And
There
there it is.
Okay.
Oh, FAMAS is decent.
FAMAS is great. That's, I think, the difference between life and death for Yados. I'm not sure what the minimum damage you can deal with, but honestly, this could be a really solid crossfire. ESEA closes it with a 4K. That's kind of heroic from him at this stage in the game, 20 and 13. That's pretty important to give them a little bit more of life breathed into what has been a relatively flat T side following a relatively flat CT side.
Yeah, 12-6, and it's tough for Swing or be Swung, who are actually forcing into this. M4A4 on Trip, MP9 on Corn, and the rest with some upgraded pistols. Darkest Hour, you need to string a few together here to sort of slowly work their way back into this. They need to take it 1 round at a time. Stick to the fundamentals, stick to the basics. But, I mean, when you're on T side, that's not good. And you know what else isn't good? When Trip is all the way far up here. And, ooh, man, the timing was a little bit suspicious there, but Yados will trade 1 for 1. There's another kill on the Capital, as very aggressive setup here from Swing or be Swung with the not great weaponry utility they had. I don't hate the aggression there, but it just does not work out this time around, leaving JJ, Chinchilla, and Booba in a 2v4.
Okay, SMG to close out on at least 1 more kill to have a gun to upgrade to. The AK is going to be nice to carry over. 2 kills found. Deagle also having an opportunity maybe to catch 1 off guard. Yados being low. There's potential in this round if Booba can do something huge,
Wow.
and I think he might have the perfect opportunity to do so as he hears the bomb being planted in the middle of the bomb site. Bomb will go down. Okay, it looked like that was a perfect lineup. The strafe is there as well. All that he was missing was the click of the mouse, and it's going to be JJ Chinchilla on the 1v2, but he's the bottom of Khan on the ladder right now, playing for a knife kill, looks like, actually, in a really solid safe position, all things considered. But a 7th round, Darkest Hours will take that.
Oh, man, that would have been disastrous if he hits that second Deagle shot. I think it was milliseconds between the difference in a click onto the head and him dying there. So, Darkest Hour, they get away with 1 here. It'll be 12-7, slowly whittling away at the Swing or be Swung lead. And for Swing or be Swung, they'll have to save again as they forced in this round. So Darkest Hour in good position to start putting some rounds together. A pause comes through, not sure from which team or if it's a technical or a tactical. They don't tell us anything around here. So we wait
For what?
for the pause to stop. Resume, please.
Caster, start game. Hello?
Please, just play game.
Right, I guess I can wait.
Yeah,
Well,
drink some water.
I don't have any. I've officially run out of water in my
Wow.
Yeah. Not the greatest night for that to be the case, is it?
No, not in a back-to-back.
No. It's okay. We make it work. We do what we gotta do out here, huh?
Exactly.
It is what it is. What it is 12-7.
It is. Astute observation.
Thank you. I like the slowed pace, reading the situation well in terms of the economy. Obviously, they wouldn't be saving on the CT side if they weren't pretty down bad. Last round, obviously, they didn't have a whole lot to work with either, but they noticed the fact that they had body armor and pistols, and that's a pretty good signifier of what may be coming your way. And I like the fact that JJ Chinchilla with the AK-47 is out on his lonesome because they don't need to save it. And he's getting them a lot of information despite Trip playing on the other side of the water. He's not going to be cleared by Capital. Like, the answer is yes, but not as in full force as they would have hoped him to, as Booba does catch one with the back turn. He's going to bring the DK as well. Maybe another kill to be had onto Wilson, and anything more than that would be a massive success in this round. I think another kill here would also be a generally marginal W to take home.
Yeah, and Wilson is low. JJ Chinchilla has come through that connector door, taken down one, quickly traded out by Reza, who was right there. And now they're actually going to push on for this retake. Booba, oh boy, he could do this, and he's 3 HP.
Oh my lord,
no.
what?
A quad kill
Crazy clutch. It's
from...
just
Oh my.
unfortunate lineups, man. Oh man. Oh no.
That is a
great success.
That's a great success for Swung. That's a backbreaker for Darkest Hour. You cannot lose a round like that. Oh man, the post plant not holding up the way they wanted it to. 6-round lead for Swing or Be Swung. And oh boy, that's tough.
I love casting for orgs with cool names and all, right? But the problem is that usually the orgs with the coolest names have so much potential to be like hype moments that you can just say the team's name in a new way that's like wordplay or something, which is like my favorite thing. But because it's my favorite thing, it also doesn't refrain from me saying such things as this is Darkest Hour's Darkest Hour currently.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Nice flick from Booba. Scope down long, and he's also gotten information, I believe. I'm not sure. I know he was flashed right there at the end, so I'm not sure if he saw the rest of those players walking up, but they are all here and looking to brute force their way onto this A site. Now they're slowing down, but peeking right into the op again. And so Booba, he'll get a second. Ooh, man, if he got that third, that would have been crazy. There's a third. Is he going to peek again? Go for it. Why not? There's a fourth. Maybe the ace for Booba. Maybe an LCA clip of the night. Come on, Axe.
Yeah.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Come on, don't be a sore loser. Don't be a poor sport. Go run at him. Knife out even. Okay, it looks like he still wants to go for this one, I guess. Well, you can't win them all, I guess. And I would honestly try and have Booba hunt for this one. It looks like he's actually going to be going for that as he picks up an AK towards long side. Doesn't get in the bathroom in time, though, and Trip, he'll finish the job and find him 14. That is Booba, not 1, but 2 rounds in a row, finding a quadra kill in an all-important stage of the game. Once, to give them an an eco win, rather, and second, to break the economy of Darkest Hour and put them onto a force buy in this one, or a full save into what is going to be map point.
Yeah, this guy's feeling it right now, and he's getting hot at the right time. 23 and 12, leading his team in frags. Corin not too far behind. That guy's also been very impressive for this Swing or Be Swung team. We're looking to close things out here. A couple rounds to go. Just some upgraded pistols in the hands of Darkest Hour, who are looking to maybe steal one back. That would be good, but Swing or Be Swung are playing this pretty safe.
Feeling's bad.
Oh boy.
I mean, maybe borrowing a round would be something, but Booba, he already starts it off pretty hot. AK-47 to find 1, a second, a third, surely not 3 4K. The clip of the night is him finding 3 4Ks back to back to back, and this round might be where he does it with Wilson being the last one left standing in the front side of bathroom. 1D, come on, man, give it to him, Yanos. He'll fall almost immediately after the corner.
Yeah, they're just not. They don't want to give him that clip. But
It's so rude.
I don't blame him. You know.
That's still a hat trick after 2 4Ks though. That is still quite literally 11 kills in 3 rounds.
I mean, hey.
Hey. What's up?
I was just saying, hey.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. It's funny seeing you here, huh?
Oh.
Back in familiar territory. You always come to Darkest Hour cast.
I do, actually. I love Darkest Hour. I love these guys. But, they're not having a good time right now. It's match point. 8 rounds down. They would have to win 8 in a row just to force overtime. Not feeling too great about it. This has been a tough one all around. It's a B push here. Axes open things up with that MAC-10, but the nades are falling right at the feet of Wilson. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I don't know how that happened.
Okay, well that's the end of the round, I guess. What? Okay, 16 is found and almost immediately ejected from the server as every member from both teams. They were Ready and waiting for that one, I guess. It's going to fall to the wayside for the boys of Darkest Hour, unfortunately, by the end of that one. Their stretch of losses has not yet subsided, as this game, will be them finding themselves at the unfortunate level of 2-3. It will be a 2-loss streak as it stands, and after this, they will face Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson.
Beauty?
I did look at that name before we started the cast today, and I was like, that's just.
That is one of the names of all time. But I believe we do have an interview coming, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure whether
I don't
or not
think so. Usually, as far as like interviews go, if the team loses, they don't do an interview.
It says win or lose, feel free to pull Yados.
Well, there you go. All right, we'll get Yados in here then.
I mean, unless he's not feeling it, I mean, we can see.
I don't. Whatever they want to do. Let me see.
I mean, if Bro doesn't want to. All right, I guess we can throw it to a quick break and see what's going on, and then just come back to do whatever might happen. And so I guess we'll see you guys in a sec.
So that was a quick break. Not much time needed to decide that. The team's not feeling too great about that loss, so we'll have no interview this time around. I'm not surprised. It's a head scratcher. I think they're gonna have to look over this VOD and figure out what they can do to fix the kinks. I think all around it was just a very sloppy looking game from Darkest Hour. But keep your head high. You know, there's still plenty of time left in the season. Why not? You got anything to say about this match?
No, I think that you pretty much summed it up. I think that it's just back to the drawing board. Unfortunately, you hate to say that, but of course, if things go this way, it's just how it is, and that's how all teams make their way up to that next level and feel more comfortable in their own shoes. So I hope that is going to be the case. I hope that we see a better, bigger, badder, stronger side from them in the next one. So other than that, my name is Why Not?
And I'm Danny Fanta, and we'll see you guys in the next one, because I cast almost every Darkest Hour game, so we'll see you then. See you guys. Have a good night. Everything that was on the phone, it's all deleted, 'cause I don't wanna see it, 'cause I know that I never question my